There's a big story that made the news over the weekend and then earlier this week. But, we were not live on Monday and Tuesday, so I wanted to follow up on this. And as I drive around town, I'm seeing more and more of these intersections, and in various counties. I've seen them in Pinellas. I've seen them in Hillsborough. I've seen them in Polk, actually. And I'm sure they're all over the place. And these are these maniac drivers who are doing these street burnouts. And they're going to intersections. Sometimes it's parking garages or parking lots as well. But I'm seeing them more and more on the streets, where the drivers of these vehicles are doing, there was that video that was shot in downtown Tampa. There was another one that was shot, I don't know, maybe 6-8 months ago at Gandy and West Shore, underneath, the flyover. Where they're doing like street racing and donuts and going in circles, and they're putting these heavy circular burnout tire marks in the middle of the road. And this happened early on Saturday morning last weekend, and there were 2 arrests. As I guess these 2 idiots, they thought they got away with it, but what they didn't know, because TPD was not going to chase them, what they didn't know is that the Tampa Police Department helicopter was up in the air and followed them. And the latest incident happened at Kennedy Boulevard and MacDill in South Tampa. And you had these idiots in a Mustang that were doing burnouts in circles. Let me get the Tampa Police Chief Lee Bercaw on the phone. He said he'd be happy to talk about this. And the Tampa Police chopper, man, they followed the car to a gas station, and that's when the units who were not chasing were able to converge and take these dumbasses down. Let me call up TPD Chief Lee Bercaw.
I'm watching this footage from the helicopter. It is amazing. Is that a green convertible? The primary car that they chased?
Yeah, it's a Mustang. It's like a green Mustang.
Good morning, MJ.
Good morning, Chief of Police, City of Tampa, Lee Bercaw is on live with us. Good morning, Chief.
Good morning.
Yeah, we were all...
the time to talk about this.
Oh, yeah, listen, we need to talk about this. And I've just been noticing more and more of these burnouts in intersections around town. I told our listeners earlier, and I think I even mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, there was a prominent burnout. I don't know if it's faded yet, but at West Shore and either Euclid or El Prado, somebody had done burnouts there. It seems to be an epidemic. Chief, let's talk about the incident that happened last weekend. It was early Saturday morning, and your guys took them down.
Yeah, and you mentioned it before as our aviation unit was up, and a great point is you can run, but you can't hide.
Yeah.
And in this situation, that guy took off. As soon as we got there, we were there in less than a minute. And you see in that video that as soon as we arrived, he took off. But what it doesn't show is the driver and the passenger were both arrested. And not only did we impound the car, we seized that car for forfeiture. And the point that we want to make is not only are you going to get caught, but we're going to take your car, make it our car. And if you're an innocent bystander, you're going to get charged with the same charge as the driver.
All right, so those that go to these, Chief, those that go to these either impromptu, but clearly the word gets out, whether it's on social media or friends texting friends. So those that go to these events and stand on the side and watch, they can be charged.
Can be charged also, yes.
Wow. That's incredible. And I fully support, Chief, the seizure of these vehicles. So these guys, let's talk about these 2 guys here quickly. It's Anwar Yasser Audi, 24, and I guess his brother, Jawad Yasser Audi, 19. They were driving a Mustang convertible, a green. That car has been seized, and they will not get that car back?
They can try through the courts, but as of now, we have seized it. The 24-year-old was driving. The 19-year-old was a passenger who was charged with the same charge as the driver, just for being a passenger. This is something we're not going to tolerate in Tampa. We make arrests. We have a task force going with the region. We work closely with the prosecutor. Everybody knows Susie Lopez.
Yep.
She's tough on crime. So this is something we're not tolerating. And in Tampa, with our aviation unit and the ability to us to be there, this is something that you're going to get caught for. You're going to get arrested, and we're going to take your car.
Yeah, I fully support this. This is a threat to property and public safety. It is disrespectful. And listen, the message just needs to get out. And I think it's pretty loud and clear that these dumbasses in this Mustang doing burnouts. And then also, Chief, they lit a fire. They had who lit the fire, and what were the materials?
That's exactly. It appears to be gasoline when you look at the video, and that's what we're trying to help. So if you watch that video, if anybody knows who that is, we still have an open investigation, and we're identifying other parties involved, and there could be additional charges.
All right, let's be clear. Just so you know, the Mustang, the green convertible Mustang, and it's like one of those lime green Mustangs. It's right. A very light green. That car is doing the burnouts in the intersection at Kennedy and MacDill, and somebody poured, I guess, gasoline in the middle of the. Oh, I see. So on the video, that's right. They're running around. It looks like a red gas can, and they're pouring gas in the middle of the intersection and lit it on fire. So you're looking for those two individuals. It looks like you had one pourer and then one that actually sparked the blaze.
And and what's the miracle in here is that nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
And that's going to be our quick response of our officers out there that are doing a great job. They get there right away. Air Service is there right away. If this would have continued on, somebody could have been seriously injured.
Yeah, it's not just that they're
in Pinellas County, somebody actually died from this last year.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Not just that they're doing donuts and being a menace on the road, but there's like pageantry involved now with this fire stuff. That's so brazen.
If you want to take the risk of and you're going to get caught in Tampa, we're going to arrest you and seize your car. Even if you're a bystander, that's the message we want to get out. Don't even be a participant. If anybody sees anything like this, immediately call 911, and we will come and hold those accountable.
All right, now I'm looking at the video again, and your units come on the scene fairly quickly, and they flee. And then also all the bystanders, all of the spectators, they start scattering like cockroaches. But again, I think it's important to reiterate that if you're a bystander at these intersection takeovers with a car doing donuts, and there was also, wasn't there also an event some months ago, the video made the rounds in downtown Tampa?
Yes, we've had a few, but it hasn't been that many in Tampa.
Gotcha.
We've been really quick to make an arrest and seizing cars, so the word is out. Just apparently these people did not get the word.
Yep.
And now they're paying the repercussions.
All right. Andrew is going to get the video up. It's up? All right. Yeah. So, folks, when you get a chance, don't do it while driving. When you get a chance, Andrew, our producer, has the aerial video from the Tampa Police Department chopper. The video is up, and it's really amazing to watch. You can see the technology. You can see the FLIR system on how clear the video is, and you can watch they're following the vehicle. So they think they're home free. That TPD did not chase on the ground, but the eye in the sky, the helicopter had them. So, Chief, they pulled into a gas station. How far from MacDill and Kennedy did they get before?
It wasn't too far because it didn't go on very long, but the exact distance I don't have right with me. But it wasn't too far at all because it didn't last long. And that's just a key point is people think they can run, but they can't hide. And the other thing we didn't mention is there's law enhancements that are on the books waiting for the governor to sign to even add further additional charges on this. So this is something that's not going away. The charges are getting more and more stringent. This is just something the state, the city, nobody's going to tolerate at all.
Yeah, so the Florida legislature, what the chief is saying, and we're on the phone with Chief Lee Bercaw, Tampa Police Department. The Florida legislature passed a bill, and that increases the penalties if you are a street racer or if you're involved in one of these street takeovers. And if the governor, if DeSantis signs this, as the chief just said, it jacks up the penalties that somebody can receive. So Anwar,
And rightfully so. Look
Yeah.
at how many people's lives are in jeopardy in this.
absolutely. All right, Chief, great to have you on.
Hold on,
And-
MJ, I have the most important question
yes,
of the day.
Yes.
Chief, this is Fester.
Hey, Fester.
Hey, pal. Listen, anytime I hear about the city of Tampa seizing a vehicle, I think back to the Honorable Mayor Bob Buckhorn driving an SUV that was owned by a pimp.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? That was his.
Wouldn't it be ironic for a police officer to be driving that car down the road
I was
later?
thinking, how long before Mayor Jane rolls up to work in a lime green Mustang convertible?
Convertible Mustang.
But if it's a convertible, it is a good parade car.
It would be a great
That's
parade car.
true.
Yes.
That's good.
Oh, the St. Patrick's Day parade, Rough Rider St. Patrick's Day
Yeah.
parade was. This green car would have been perfect.
Yes.
Hey, Anwar Audi and Jawad Audi, you dumbasses. What's it like to have your Mustang convertible seized and maybe never get it back because of your dumb, dangerous street performance? What a bunch of idiots. All right, Chief, great to have you on. I appreciate you helping, deliver the message.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Thanks. Yeah, the video is really amazing. And how long is this video? The video is...
The whole video is probably 6 minutes
Yeah,
long.
it's
4 minutes long.
Yeah, so they condensed it. So it's 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And you even see the chopper even zooms in once the guys are apprehended at the gas station. It really is remarkable video. From the fire being lit, I mean, it just shows you from the air, you can see that TPD was watching. The helicopter really had a great shot. And then watching them flee, thinking they're home free. Oh, they're not going to catch us.
But they're not speeding. They even pulled over and just made sure their license plate was covered.
Yeah.
They took their time. They thought they were home free.
And they didn't know the chopper was right above. And then you see the takedown in the gas station parking lot. It's really a great video. We have it up at mjmorningshow.com. That's mjmorningshow.com. And near the top, you'll see As Heard on the MJ Morning Show, and the YouTube link to the TPD YouTube channel is right there at mjmorningshow.com, and then As Heard on the MJ Morning Show.